Good morning and welcome to P&B Sports here in Abuja. I'm Abel Sunday, and today we'll be talking to the head coach of Edo University basketball team, Coach Louis Ogo, and he'll be taking us through his team and the challenges he has been facing so far and the preparation at how he has been preparing for the Nuga games. And Coach Louis, good morning.
Good morning, Mr. Sonny.
So how are you? How is Edo University this morning?
Edo University, we are doing great. The environment is calm and serene.
Okay, perfect. I was talking to your sport director on Monday, and he gave us a lot of insight about how your preparation is. But I just wanted to single out just basketball because you are the head coach of basketball in Edo University. So can you just tell? But before we go to the Nuga proper, can you give us a background how your coaching career started?
Okay, thank you very much for this opportunity to speak in this platform. I think I've been following this platform for a while, and I want to commend your good job and well done and keep it up. Okay,
Thank you.
My coaching career started February 2020. It was then I got my employment at Edo University, Yamo. So this is the first place I've ever done my coaching ever since I graduated from University of Benin. And because this is what I study in school, I study human kinetics and sports science. So that gave me a background level for my coaching career. And I began this coaching career in Edo University, Yamo, February 2020, and I was the basketball team all through that time in this time. And I would say it's not very easy. It's not easy because you tend to face a lot of challenges during the process of coaching, whereby when the school resumes, you start all over again from when you stopped. You understand? You know, maybe you have trained a student to an extent, and when they go for holiday, they tend not to train because there is no basketball court in their environment. So when they resume back to school, you will now start all over again from the basics. So it has been a very tough time for us, and we have been trying to push to an extent. We will now begin an online training. Will not be like, okay, when you get home, do this and do that. So that has been what has been pushing us, what have been driving us. And other challenges that we have been facing here in Edo University Yamo is this. You know, students just come to the university newly, and when they see the basketball court, they will be like, oh, this is a very good sport, I want to join. Meanwhile, they don't have any clue, they don't have any idea about the basketball. So what we do, we'll now start to coach them from the basics, and it's not very easy to start to coach a player in basketball from the basics. So this has been a few challenges, and trust me, it has been wonderful doing all this thing. Meanwhile, you know, they will tell you that the blessing of a teacher is in heaven. So I would say the blessing of a coach also is in heaven, because I'm not sure their reward is here on earth because of the many work they do. They stand to be like a father, they stand to be like a mentor, they stand to be also like a brother to you. You understand? So those are the few challenges and the enjoyment in coaching since I started my career.
Okay, you mentioned academics just now, and how do you I know it's challenging in terms of you having some good hands. After you start from scratch, you have to build the team, and all of a sudden they are gone. You have to start again, because you know, school, you have to be rebuilding. It's not like an academy where you can have a player for a very long time. So from maybe
Yes.
so a year or two, at most 3, they are gone, and you have to start rebuilding
Yes.
again. I know those are conditions, but how do you deal with the academics? How do you balance both the academics and their sport? Because they are student athletes, so students come first, and before the basketball or whatever they are doing, their choice of sport comes in. So how do you deal
Okay.
with how do you balance it, both the academics and also their sports?
Okay, the school actually designed a curriculum whereby we don't train through the week, you understand? Our training program is from Wednesday to Sunday. So from Monday and Tuesday, we don't train at all, whereby the students will face the academic pursuits. So from Wednesday to Sunday, that's when we train. And those Wednesday to Sunday, our training starts from 4 p.m. to 6 p.m. You understand?
Okay.
Wednesday to Friday, 4 p.m. to 6 p.m. Then Saturday, 8 a.m. to 10 a.m. Then Sunday, 4 p.m. to 6 p.m. also. And also, what I do for my players is this. Whenever before we begin our training, I always advise them, if you know you have any issue, any problem concerning your academic pursuit, let me know on time so that we can settle it before the exam commence. Because what we can actually help you do as a coach is to help you fight so that you can get your CA ready. You understand? So that you can get a good mark in your CA. Like I would tell them, some of them I resume late. I would tell them, if you know you have not done any assignment or you know you missed a test, let me know so that I can meet your lecturer and talk to them that this is one of our sport athletes and it's a student athlete. So please, if there's any way you can administer the test or administer the assignments to him again, please do, because he's one of us and he has been pushing and putting more effort in order for him to train and represent the university in any university competition. You understand? And also, what I do again, at the end of every semester, when their result comes out the next semester, I tell them to send their results to my WhatsApp. So if I see that a particular player is not doing well, I tend to follow up that player in terms of making sure the player attend classes, because the last semester was not good enough. So I will make sure the players attend classes and make sure that I'll follow up their assignments and follow up their tests. You understand? So that's why I've been trying to balance the academic and their sports career also.
It's a tough job, Coach Lewis. It's a tough job.
Very tough.
Okay, before we go to flip to Nuga, your preparation for Nuga, let's go on a short break. When we come back, we'll talk about Nuga.
Okay.
Welcome back. It's still P&B Sports right in Abuja, and Coach Lewis is very much here with us on the line, all the way from Edo State, Iyamu. And Coach Lewis, let's go to Nuga. Before I went for a break, I mentioned that your Nuga preparation. I remember the first time you guys participated in your Nuga. Your university is a new university, right? So the first time people participated rather in Nuga Championship was 2022 that Uniben hosted the Zone J. And I come to think of it, Zone J will have teams like with a very huge pedigree, schools like University of Benin, will have schools like University Bensi Dausa University, will have schools like Delta State University, we'll also have schools like Igbenidian University, yes, like that, and so on and so forth. These are big schools. These are schools that on a very good day they've made their mark in, especially basketball. I'm not talking about other sports, especially basketball. You could talk of Bensi Dausa University. They won Nuga 2011. Then if you are talking about Uniben have won Nuga twice. I'm talking about national, I'm not even the zone now. So these are the teams that are coming up against. So what are your strategy like? How are you going to prepare your team to face such a team?
Okay, for the meantime, since we knew that Nuga was supposed to be this month, we have been training hard. We have been training like hard, because I know the last time I spoke, not with the basketball coach, I spoke with the hockey coach in University of Benin, and he told me something. He said, don't just bother to bring your boys, because my boys are going to trash them. The University of Benin team now is a team that can even beat the national team, the state team. And I said, okay, sir. So with that, I now had this confidence that, okay, if I'm going to play this strong team, I need to train very hard. Because right now, as we speak, I train from Monday to Sunday. I'm not giving my students any rest, because I told them that look at what we are going to meet, look at the people we are going to meet. Despite the fact that most of my players graduated last year, December, last year, but I'm not relenting. I'm still trying to build up other players. What I'm doing a lot of endurance training. I'm doing a lot of strength training. We are doing a lot of drills that will make us come out, at least, even if we don't qualify for the Nuga. I told them I want to beat, at least if I want to beat a team, I want to beat Eboma, I want to beat Delta State, I want to beat Igbenedion University. Those are the three schools I want to beat in these preliminaries. Even if I cannot beat Uniben or BIU, but I want to beat at least these three schools. So these are the three schools I put in mind that, see guys, let's try as much as possible to win these three schools. But before we can win these three schools, we have to train more, we have to train better, we have to train hard, we have to train stronger. You understand? And the school I'm still using to train my player is Auchi Polytechnic. We have strong guys there. You know, guys that have graduated for a very long time.
They still go there to play.
Auchi. Yeah, man, they still go there to play. Sometimes they come to my school to play. Those are big guys that not even students. Those are the people I used to train my students. Most time I will just call them, please gather me some boys. I want to come to Auchi Poly to play with them. They will be very happy. They want to play with us, and my student will be very happy. Why? Because they are going to meet new guys. They are going to meet experience. They are going to still learn from them. So those are the strategies I've been using to train my students preparing for this Nuga game.
Wow, I think that's excellent. Saying that, I think you have because 2022. You guys came in. It's like you came as an observer, because the first you really you just came to participate. Let me put it that way. And I was there because I saw your team. That team has a potential. So, but these three years, I think, is enough for you to actually build a team. Perhaps a team that can beat, a team that can win Zone J.
Okay, the thing is, you know, that 3 years that you are saying is that 3 years I've graduated like 2 sets of students. 2 sets of students have graduated from my basketball team. So you see, it's not very easy for us.
True.
And mind you, our program is very fast. 4 years is 4 years. 5 years is 5 years. You understand? So that doesn't really work better for us, because the university program is very fast. And when students come in, the time that now it's only one player. It's only one player that will come back again for the same graduate. The others have already graduated. The reason this guy is coming back to experience is because he transferred from one department, from one faculty to another. That is why he's coming to experience Nuga again. Mind you, he's in his final year. You understand?
Yeah.
And if this Nuga does not take place this year, this guy will graduate before the next Nuga. So that's the challenges we have been facing, because the school curriculum is very fast. So I can't keep a player for a period of 3 years. Within 3 years, we have graduated our students. So that's just the challenge that we are facing.
Okay, Coach Lewis, let's go on a short break. We'll be back shortly. Then you also going to tell us where you think your team will finish. Let's go on a quick break. We'll be back shortly. Welcome back, Coach Lewis. As we wrap up,
Yes, sir.
so what are we expecting from Edo University basketball team in particular? What do you think we should expect from you guys?
Okay, what I think you should expect is this. You know, I told you before that the plan I've drawn on ground is I want to try as much as possible to beat at least 3 universities in this zone. You understand? So if I can beat 3 universities, I think I will be in a good position. You understand? Because the last time we participated, we didn't win anything. But this time,
Coach Lewis, what about like maybe friendly? You go to play Uniben, or you could assess their team. You go to play University.
Yeah, that's the next plan. Since we now have a long still
Yeah.
have a longer period to prepare for the NOGA.
Mm.
Those are in the plans.
Okay.
To go to those universities, like first of all, I'll go to EPOMA, then I'll go to PIU, then I'll go to Uniben. But I don't know if our school will sponsor us to Delta, because I could have loved to go to Delta also to see
go and
how
see
this
their team.
university
Yes, how they play.
Yes, yes.
Okay, Coach Louis, your final word as we wrap up.
Okay, I would say coaching, as being a coach, is not a very easy job. But if you are this person that have passion for coaching, you will enjoy coaching and you will love coaching despite the challenges and the difficulties that backs it up. But I know surely you will succeed if you have people or players, athletes that are giving you the courage, that are giving you their self, they are giving you all. They are giving you their all. They don't want to relent. They want to keep pushing. They have the zeal. They have the passion for the sport. Trust me, you will succeed as a coach. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Coach Louis. On that note, Edo University head coach basketball, Coach Louis Ogo, I want to say very big thank you indeed for coming for this program. And of course, I assure you that as NOGA unfold, we'll be following how your team and how your team is progressing. We'll be following you guys like that. Thank you very much, Coach Louis, for coming.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, Mr. Tony.
All right, that is the size of our show this morning. I'm Abel Sunday. From me and the entire team right here in Abuja, I say goodbye.